Alright gang, we got a quick video today. I don't have too terribly much time to record, so I just kind of want to go through the Warzone nerfs and buffs. You're going to notice a trend here. We'll talk about it when we get done with each individual gun in particular. With that being said, MCW got a buff, which is huge. I really enjoy this gun. I think it needed a buff. It says this brings TTK to the same TTK as the upper torso and arms, leading to more consistent long range engagements. Max damage range increased to 36.83 meters, up from 31. Max damage range increased 20. So buff, Val 27 got a buff as well. It says decreased overall recoil magnitude to aid in long range effectiveness. This gun should play a lot more like it was intended to play originally, which is massive. I'm glad that we are getting to see that. MTZ 556 near mid range increased 60 meters from 50. That's a buff. And the M4 got a massive buff. Damage increase from 21 to from 17. That's huge. M4 should be gas. The Boz B got a nerf as well. We know how dominant that gun was. The TAC V got a buff. AMR 9 got a buff. The FGX Horus got a nerf. Superior got a nerf. Okay, so the two big meta guns we've seen both got nerfs. Everything else has gotten a buff. WSP 9 buff, or actually technically a nerf. WSP 9 is a great longer range, but we wanted to ensure need to be more accurate with the shots to hit the intended TTK. So basically they're saying leg modifier. I mean, you can't really call that buff or a nerf. I don't know. It's not that deep. Mini Bach. This gun was a problem. It got a massive buff. Minimum damage increased to 26 from 21. That is huge. PDSW, which has a super high fire rate, 19 to 16, 24 from 22. Massive buff. Vel 46, 22 from 20. Unbelievably big buff. And then the biggest of them all, dude, the VASNEV 9K to 27, bro. This is like pre-nerf VASNEV 9K. Basically, MW2 guns got buffs to the point where they will be used and in contention. I don't know if they're bringing them in because it's like the game's on its last leg. We got Black Ops 6 coming. I have no idea, but all of those guns just got heavy buffs. The Bruin MK9 got a buff, man. Holger got a nerf. Puymont 762 got a buff. TAC Eradicator got a buff. TAC Evolver got a buff. Reclaimer got a buff. Broadside got a buff. Core 45 got a nerf. Technically, they can't get the fire rates right. And the Sledgehammer got a nerf. Gang, that's massive. We got a ton of buffs coming in. So hopefully it'll change and we will have the new standing meta coming soon. But just pay attention to that. All the MW2 guns in this list today, they got massive buffs, especially ones that were top tier metas getting big buffs. So I'm excited to see how they play in this game. But gang, that's all I got today, man. I'm pressed on time. So look, if you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, man, hit that sub, crush that like, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for another heater. Let's get a game.